Good morning slash afternoon, everybody. Um, I'm probably making my videos out of order. I should have. This is my introductory video, so people kind of know what my channel is all about and what I'm going to cover. Um, because it's a broad range of stuff I'm interested in. Um, but before I get to all that, let me show you guys what's going on outside right now because it never happens in Texas. Very rarely. We have snow. A lot of snow. A lot of snow for us is half an inch, since we never get it. But main reason I created this channel was because I have no friends. Just kidding. Um, no, the reason I created it was just because there's a lot of really cool things happening in technology that's being created every day. And I found that there's a lot of stuff that was interesting to me that other people weren't necessarily covering. And I wanted to, I guess, inform more people about the stuff that wasn't being covered. Like, I bought about 6 months ago, I bought a 2020 Dodge Ram EcoDiesel, and I spent about 6 to 8 months researching it. And unfortunately, because it was, I bought the car brand new, there wasn't really a whole lot of in depth stuff going into the features or the aftermarket on that particular model. So I decided to, after I got it, make some videos and kind of talk about it. First video I made was about the air suspension because there weren't really that many videos showing how it operates or what the ride levels were per each level. What's the word I'm thinking of? Um, Basically, it has like 4 different levels, and it has like an entry exit, a normal, which is your normal everyday driving. It has an aero mode, which is supposed to help you get better fuel economy, but I don't know if it actually works. And then there's an off-road one and an off-road two. If you get the um, Ram, and I'll cover this in later videos on my diesel truck. But if you get the Ram that comes with the off-road package, you only get one off-road setting in the air suspension. And that's kind of all I'm going to go into about the vehicle portion or the truck portion of my channel. We're going to be covering stuff from like my truck, diesel trucks, to electric. I'm really into electric vehicles. Now I am. My father-in-law got a Tesla, and it really changed the way I look at vehicles. Um, Mainly because he can charge his entire Tesla up, and it's less than $20. And when I go to fill my diesel truck up, it's like $70. So, and I mean, since you have no engine, you have a whole other like storage space up in the front. So it's, and they live in California, so it's a no-brainer for them. And then we'll kind of move on to, I'm really big into video games. God, I've been playing video games since I was like 5. My father bought me and my brothers a Super Nintendo when we moved back from Malaysia, and that's kind of where um, the obsession, I guess, as my wife would put it, um, started. And it just, I just enjoy video games because it's to me, it's, I mostly play RPGs and story driven video games that have a rich storytelling aspect. And Um, it's more like an interactive like movie to me. And there's some games that I can just play over and over and over again because they're just the gameplay mechanics are so good, and the way it plays. I'm trying to think of an example. Um, can't really think of one right now. Probably because I have too many games that I really enjoy. I'm one of those people that says that I have like 10 favorite games. I mean, how can you have 10 favorite games? A favorite is one. um, but kind of give you, now that we've got kind of what the channel is going to be about out of the way, let me just tell you kind of about me. My name's Ralston. I am, let's see, I was born in 88. Yeah, I'll be 33 this year. God, that sounds horrible when I say it out loud. I was originally born in London, but my family's from Texas, and we moved back here when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Lived in a really, really interesting route that my family went while me and my brothers were young, because we moved from Texas to New Jersey, and then a little stint in Louisiana, somewhere in between, and then lived in Malaysia, and then London, and then finally found our way back to the United States in the mid 90s, and have been here ever since. Usually every year I'm traveling, but because of coronavirus, which unfortunately me and my wife, decided that we were going to go to Florida for a weekend. And even though we were on the plane with masks and face shields, the whole 9 yards, unfortunately, we still got coronavirus. Luckily, we haven't really had any harsh symptoms. I just feel like I have the flu with no fever, and she lost her sense of taste and smell for a couple days, and that's it. But I know there are people out there that are, have much harsher circumstances, and it's not as kind to them. And I feel really bad for those people. But back to the whole reason why we're here, talking about my channel. Where was I? Oh yeah, so, we're just going to be covering broad topics from, video games, electrified cars, diesel trucks, and occasionally inclement weather like today. Tomorrow is supposed to be like -2. It's ridiculous. I had to ask my dad the last time he thought it was -2, and he said it was probably in 1948. So, cool stuff. All right, well, I am going to sign off for today, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Really appreciate it. And hit that notification bell, so whenever we do make future content, you guys will be the first ones to see it. And yeah, make sure to keep an eye out for future content. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.